Hello, everyone, and welcome to my intuitive energy channel. Thank you for coming, and thank you for returning. Um, a lot of you, or one or two of you, have said, like, since I've been on this weight loss journey, that I look a little bit thinner in the face compared to my other videos that I made a few months ago. Um, yeah, I hope so. I hope so. I haven't weighed myself. I'm not weighing myself until Wednesday, because I want to weigh myself weekly so I don't get disappointed, basically, because I know it can be quite slow to lose the pounds. I'd like to lose a little bit off my neck here. I started to get a double chin, and I don't know. I don't know. It's just I think it's emotional for me why I put pounds on. I feel that I was unconsciously loving myself with wine, for good food, and all that kind of thing. Too much, I feel. And I did plan to after Christmas to actually do this. Yeah, because I noticed I'd really packed on some pounds, but I also feel looking back um, emotionally, I feel that I was feeding my soul in a way. And also being a woman, I think being a woman, you tend to, I don't know about you guys, but the hormones, um, you may say, well, I don't have that problem anymore. I think you've still got the hormones, even after menopause. They're still there trying to balance themselves. So I think a lot of that's been going on, and also being a female and having female hormones. I actually feel that that's a lot of women's problems is why they put weight on because their estrogen levels are hugely high in some women. They're very fertile. Yeah, and the birth control and all that kind of thing over the years. I mean, it must play havoc with your body at this present time. Okay, with this health regime that I'm on, I've noticed my hair as the condition of my hair has improved, feels thicker. I have been I I didn't drink a lot. I think I drank socially, maybe a bottle or two bottles of wine a week, but that stopped. I don't do that anymore. I don't have any alcohol since Christmas. I don't smoke. I try and go for about 2 mile walk per day. Um, and yeah, I've really, I want to do it because I want to look after my health. I want to get to an old age where people notice that I'm looking after myself and that I've not let myself go, health wise. I want to look after my inner organs, and also being a medical person. I feel has really tapped into that too. I know what goes on in your body. Um, yeah, a lot of it was yeah, health. The reason why I wanted to shed the pounds is because of my health, first and foremost. Okay. If I'm able to get in a dress or jeans or anything like that I used to get in when I was 22, and I get to that point, I'd be thrilled with that. But the main concern is making sure my health's in check. So I'm very happy when I realised that I've lost a stone. I would say about a stone since I started um, with this calorie deficit. I feel the only way that you actually lose weight is to go on a calorie deficit. And it's not easy because if you're on a calorie deficit uh, regime and you're eating a lot of protein and keto, I feel you start to feel quite tired. I feel it's natural. Your body's trying to lose weight, so you're going to feel tired when you're in a calorie deficit. Today, I don't feel so tired. I've caught a little bit of a window where I feel okay. So I thought I'd do a reading, okay, and have a little chat with you guys. And just thank you so much for supporting me on this health journey. I hope it will encourage you to actually go on a health regime too. Um, and get into those jeans that you wore, those Levi 501s that you wore when you was 20, 22. Um, and look after yourself, look after your hair, your skin, treat your body like it should be treated with respect. I think if you treat your body and your health with respect, other people can see that you do that. So that encourages other people to actually treat you with some degree of respect. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe a lot of it as well. When you do tend to look better and you do rise up and evolve with your health and your life, it tends to create a little bit of jealousy from people. Yeah. So anyway, I'm not going to look at the jealousy side here of this darkness, this toxic. I am sick and tired of that in my life. I don't know about you guys. I've had it up to here with toxicity and people picking holes of so what I'm going to look at, because I'm getting into this energy of people picking holes in your life and your you're rising up like the phoenix, you're starting to shine, you're starting to you're starting to glow, and it takes a lot of hard work to get to that point, exercising your body, getting your blood pumping round, eating good food, making sure you get lots of vitamins in your system. All that is part of loving yourself, okay? So I encourage it. I feel it's very important. Again, messages coming in here that you start to love yourself. And when you start to love yourself, you start to shine, people start to pick holes, or they go back to a time where you were struggling, or a time where you were unhappy, going through a marriage breakup, or going through some kind of really traumatic event. They tend to revert back to that time and try to drag you back to that time because they prefer it when you're in this funk where you're in survival mode. When you're starting to come out of that by giving yourself lots of self-love and self-appreciation and self-respect and all this kind of thing, and valuing yourself, that um, I didn't deserve that, and this takes a lot of shadow work too, doesn't it? It's like looking back at it like a movie and saying that was not my fault. I know why that happens. I feel that if I was wiser and more knowing, I would not have gone into that situation. But the reason you went into that situation, you can see it, but you can't be blamed for actually being blind to somebody who they truly are. Okay. If they hid their true colours from you, how come that was your fault at the time? If they pretended to be this wonderful person, this amazing person, when you were glowing and you had things going really well, you looked fantastic, things were going really well in your life, traveling a lot, enjoying your life to the fullest, had this mantra of living life to the full, and they stepped into that. And they were also faking it until they actually got on that same kind of page with you to live their life to the fullest and really share your successes or share your enthusiasm for life. Yeah, these people who are like this are very much takers, takers. So in this reading, I feel what I'm looking at here is you looking back at your life like a movie and saying, well, okay, I made a lot of mistakes at that section of my life, but I can't take all the blame for that. Maybe you wasn't parented as you should have been parented. Maybe you were left without any kind of guidance in a way, any advice, and left to your own devices. I mean, that's the worst thing. Anything can happen to a teenager or someone that needs guidance. And yet, I feel that you've grown and you're growing, and you have survived. You know, you have been in survival mode parts of your life where I'm getting here almost like I can feel like a panic attack because you have been in such a survival situation, maybe at work, stress at work, and because you there was like this panic, you learned how to regulate your emotions in a very kind of intelligent way. And this is what's built this person of who you are today. But these people don't like the way you are today. You're too kind of stable for them. They like to be able to control you. So they want you to be in this like survival mode. Okay, let's get my channeling deck here. They're not, yeah, I feel that these people, it could be your parents. Unfortunately, parents can resent their own children for their own successes. But I'm not saying it's your parents, it could be hidden resentments, siblings, people around you. Unfortunately, it could be your family that did this to you and did not want you to exceed them. Or it could, yeah, I get people that are close to you. I also get an ex-partner where this person did not want you to be happy and joyous and content. Although when you meet someone and you fall in love, they put on this persona, this facade that I love you and you're, the perfect, like a narcissist, a narcissist would wear a mask and pretend to be something they're not just to actually get in your aura. I don't use that word very often, aura, but this is coming through here. So let's with this energies coming through, I get this one. This is what they're doing. They're not recognizing, it's refusing to see you, refusing to actually see you authentically because that's what they resent. They are refusing to see you at all the achievements, what you have, how you have built up your life here to become this person that you are. They refuse to see that because they refuse to be that person. They refuse to actually look in the mirror and they refuse to grow. Okay. I did get dysfunctional. Somebody could have come from a very dysfunctional, it doesn't have to be crazily dysfunctional, just mentally dysfunctional. Maybe he was I don't know, whatever the situation is here. Now I get this card here. I'm just going to read. This has really messed with your head, really messed with your head, um, and very, very messy. And your home environment may have been very, very messy, or your ex-partner may have been very chaotic and messy deliberately, trying to throw you off track. Um, Here, because this ex-partner knew, I feel whoever this ex-partner used to accuse you for being a Miss Perfect. You know, not everybody, and also get relatives saying this and family members saying this to you. Nobody's perfect. You don't have to be perfect. I mean, why on earth would you say that to your child? Okay. Why on earth would you say, looking back, and all you were doing, just getting along with your life, going to college, going to university, working very hard, why on earth would a parental figure or somebody that was supposed to be a caregiver say to you, you don't have to be perfect? It may be something quite innocent, but this person I'm getting here were very messy in their own lives. Um, and something did not work out. Something did not work out in their life, okay, in their lives. And what this was projection onto you. And also get, and I don't know if you saw that, I pulled it out and you could stop and have a look. It says this person saw you, and I'm getting a parental mother figure here. This person could have seen you as a little bit of a rivalry of, I get that her parents should be very, very encourage their children to be better than them, encourage their children to go and seek a path that is more improved on what they chose, not to compete or see you as a rival of you're just trying to be better than me. Um, yeah, like one-upmanship here. And this person is very stuck in this energy, and this actually triggered them. Wow. They refuse to see you. They refuse to see any of your accolades, refuse to see any of your achievements, refuse to see any of what should be celebrated. Just ignore it. I would just ignore that. If we support that, then I just encourage that person to do even better. So this actually, because you were succeeding, this could be an ex as well. I'm not going to congratulate you on that achievement. I'm not going to say well done when you've just given birth to my child. I'm not going to say make you feel like you are superior, that you can do a lot better than me. So there's all these feelings here, which led to this person not communicating with you at all. So when you expressed something, they just ignored you because they didn't want this. This is so insidious, this energy, and it's so pathological that whatever you said became twisted into something that triggered them. Whatever came out of your mouth here, it makes them feel comfortable to remember you when you were in survival mode. Yeah, this person, this is how they feel. I'm not going to put any effort in here. And that, in fact, it led to this person not showing you any support, any love, any, not even giving you a hug or cuddling you, because I don't want you to feel that you're special. Um, Only for you to be turned off by this. I mean, eventually you would be turned off by this. You would actually say, what is the point of me pouring into this when I can see clearly that you're not giving anything here. You're not even giving any crumbs here. You're not even giving any I'll be lucky to get a thank you out of you because this person, if you cook them a meal, it got so insidious. They didn't want you to feel at all special or better than them. That even a little thing like, oh, thank you, that was an amazing meal. They didn't even want to do that. So this turned you away from them because, I mean, understandably, this person did not want to understand you. They ignored you. They didn't. It's so pathological that they refused to understand you because some things didn't work out in their life. This person wanted to step all over and trample all over your achievements, and they did that. And looking back, you can see that. Yeah, you can see that. You can see like how you may have achieved something really great. You may have been some kind of humanitarian. You may have helped people. You may have, which is a great achievement for you, like helping people um, to heal, helping people to live a better life, whatever that is. And this person does not want to see you. Does not, because they're not capable of this. This person may be narcissistic and they stepped all over and trampled all over your and tried to deflate what you were doing so you would not be able to stand tall. But you are standing tall here because you are standing very, very tall because you're willing to forgive these people who hurt you in the past because you want to be at peace in your life here. And by detaching yourself from these people, or this person brings you peace from them. These people, that's abuse, withholding, omitting, omitting care, omitting care, omitting psychological, omitting being supportive to someone who is in need is really abuse. But this has helped you to stand really tall yourself and say, well, I stand for, people that have been treated in this way. And I'm bringing peace to myself by loving myself and pouring into my own cup here. I'm not saying that it's been selfish, but I feel that you could have been groomed to actually hold up this person's flagging ego. This is really, yeah, it's psychological abuse. That's what it is. If it happened in childhood or if it happened with an ex, they withheld, they omitted from you the love, the care, the support that you needed. They couldn't even stand up and do that for you. I'm really sorry. All they wanted to do is project onto you how they felt. Yeah, because I pulled this out and it says all they wanted to do is project onto you, rage onto you, wanted to transfer this away from them, that they felt uncomfortable with this feeling and they wanted you to feel this pain. But as a child, that is so difficult to work out if this was parental, that they try to scapegoat you into, oh, I'm not listening to that again. And you may have, as a teenager, you may have asked questions. When I do that, what makes you rage at me, and what makes you rage so much when I've done nothing? Do you realize how painful that is? And you may have questioned this caretaker and they blamed you for being oversensitive. Or, like I said, it could be a projection onto you from a previous partner. They took advantage of your kind, loving nature, your unconditional love. Unconditional love to somebody like that is putting up with their BS. Unconditional love is to somebody like that is putting up with their rages and their bad behavior. That is what unconditional love is to somebody like that. And that's why they accuse you for being pathetic and oversensitive. So this person took advantage. I mean, unconditional love should be given from parental figures onto their children, not the other way around. And it does happen. Children give unconditionally to their parents. Um, but there shouldn't be any kind of, catches to that. It says here, I can stop it and look if you wish. Everyone seems to need you, but they don't need you. They make out they don't need you, but they do need. They take and are very selfish. And happy for you to be the doormat. You're too good. You were too good. You were too perfect. You were too helpful. And this helpfulness caused them to be jealous of you, of your nature. I don't think you would be able to win with this person, with these people. So, like I said at the beginning, they're just interested in omitting any kind of accolades, congratulations, support to anything that's good in your life and supporting what was toxic or bad in your life. They want to keep that going. They don't want to, the stories of you. Oh, tell me about the collective. Tell me, what are they like? They will tell you. Oh, they get so angry over pathetic things, so sensitive, always arguing, always picking fights because they were so sensitive. You couldn't say anything to that person. They would bring up all of these things. Yeah, oh, we've had this for years with this person, and it's historical. Behavior from. They would not celebrate or acknowledge that was just a fragment of your past here, where you were asking questions about certain things and you wanted to know some truths. You wanted to know the lies that have been told. You wanted to see what was behind that curtain that they were hiding. You wanted to know all the dirty secrets, but they didn't want to tell you. They kept this mask going. Okay, so what do you do about this, or what would you do about this? I mean, why on earth would they drag things up here and keep this going, keep the survival thing of yours going, paint a narrative of you that is totally untrue? I feel that for some of you, you may have moved far, far away from these people. You may have ended this relationship. You may have ended connections with these people because of that a long, long time ago, but they're still doing this. They're still talking about the times when, oh, you don't know. I had a terrible time with the collective. Oh, asking. ridiculous, blaming me, making out that I was terrible person. Yeah. If this is a partner, this person was giving you crumbs, breadcrumbing you, treating you like with no kind of like not even seeing that you, not even acknowledge that you had any feelings whatsoever, did not acknowledge, did not hold back on giving you love, affection, support, which would support you and show that you were cared for. Instead, they were spending time with somebody else. And it's like, they've got their feet up there watching Netflix and spending time cozying up with somebody else while you were possibly at home. Um, with this person got a kick out of this. They got a kick out of living this life where they went off with this double life here and withheld any kind of, they wanted you to feel like crap, basically. They wanted you to feel like trash, but you didn't feel like trash. All you did was think, well, why would that person behave in that way? Why would they withhold like that? Um, this is no good. You would probably be thinking that in your mind. And they wanted you to be jealous and envious of them with this double life here. They wanted you to become toxic and spiteful and jealous of this person. But they didn't tell you about this. This was all hidden and secretive. Or this could be your parent, actually, who had a double life. And they got off on it. It was like, it's like, I've got all the family there. I've got a family there and I'm doing this. And it's all about egotistical attention seeking um, and triangulation. Yeah, this person wanted to feel important, because they were not important in their job. They didn't have a career. They were not important in any sporting life events. So they did this. They wanted to feel like they were important and it made them feel very powerful. So they did it through people. They bolstered up their ego. Instead of bolstering up their ego through a career or a job or something like that, or playing a sport, they actually did it through people. This person is like this person goes from has highs and lows, so very bipolar, very high, very low, very high, very low. And I get here after their ego needs to be becomes rock bottom like this, and they are reaching their karma. Maybe one of these people leave. That this is where they reach out for this double life to actually reaching rock bottom. They're not working, they've got no money, that their life is crumbling around them, and reaching out to another partner, a hidden life here. And this person, you may have been married to this person, or this person has said to you, I want to marry you, I want to be with you. Um, Whatever this is, I feel that you've left this behind. You've realized this person, when they're in their lows and not their highs, they need to have a secondary kind of people around them. They need to have a hidden um, a hidden lover or a hidden life or something like that. Um, yeah, what this is saying, Spirit is saying here that the reason they did this is because they were losers. They had no job, or they were losing their job, their house, their money was crashing to the ground. They look for other people to pick them up. Um, and they're into this pattern. This person really is a pathological liar, and they're a loser. And I feel that you've realized that this person, even if this is parental figure, even if this is family, you walking away from this, putting distance between you and these people because they always drag the past into the time now when you've done a lot of growing, a lot of growth since then. You've become wiser, you've become more educated, you've possibly been on two or three other university courses and passed those and maybe doing your PhD, and they're still raking up the past when you were in survival. You have distanced yourself, and this person is thinking about you. They're thinking about you, they're watching you on social media. So you have broken away from this. Actually, it's the lover that is snooping on you and watching you. And I'll just say, hello there. Hi, are you watching me? Because this is the person who is obsessed with you and watching you. Because what this person has done has triangulated this girl with the snake who can't stop snooping at you, has become obsessed with you. They have triangulated you and this person, and you're not bothered about it. You can give a damn about it. And this person, and they're getting off on the fact that they are obsessed with you. Yeah, I get somebody who's a loser here. I mean, this person could have been unemployed, living off the state. Oh, this could have been your father. Okay. Um, this person got fired quite a lot, was broke, living beyond their means here. And this is the reason why they get secondary supplies here. And you have blocked this person and gone no contact. You can actually see this person. You can see, I feel that you've risen far beyond what they could ever rise above in a very emotionally intelligent way. That now you can see, it's like you're a bystander and you're seeing this and you see it for what it is here, or what they were, or what they are. Um, and that's what I'm getting here. Why are we getting this though? Why are we getting these messages here? What this is saying is the reason why you were negated, the reason why this person ignored you and did not want to acknowledge you, even as a human being, with feelings, with who needed support, why they did this, why they negated you, why they made you look stupid, why they gaslighted you, is because they were leading this double life here to feed their ego, to prop up their ego. And going on, conducting love affairs. This could have been your own father conducting love affairs to prop up their ego because they were failing in their own life. And this is how they propped up their flagging, flailing egos. Okay. And now you are guiding others with the guidance card, faith, healing, intuition, and dreams. You see this. We go right back to the beginnings of this reading, where when you look at your life like a movie, you realize that none of this was ever your fault. None of this. They tried to transfer this onto you. They tried to make you look pathetic. They tried to make you look stupid. But now you see it for what it is. You see why this person did this, and it's so weak. You know, it just shows how weak of a person they are to actually get an ego crop up boost by being like this. I think that that's okay. I think that that's okay. So I'm just going to, before I go, okay, whoever this is, who I'm reaching out to here, um, I'm just going to pull out some of my own decks here. I get meddling. Somebody is meddling. So maybe your mother had to put up with this with your father and doesn't like the fact that seem to have got it together and you wouldn't put up with this and making them feel as if like, well, if you didn't put up with it, why did I put up with this? Yeah, I get disconnect. You've disconnected from these people. Um, these people are very, very unhappy. You've made a decision to actually disconnect from them. They don't like the fact that you have worked them out, that you're looking at this movie of your life and you're realizing none of that was your fault. And you've decided this still continues. You're still ignored and gaslighted and still kind of not acknowledged for your achievements and just discounted everything good that you've done and just dragging up bad memories. I feel the only thing you can do is disconnect from this person, okay, or these people. But I feel this person, the lover returns here. I feel this person, if it's an ex, wants to come back. I don't know for what reason, wants to meet up because you're doing so well. Um, it could be another person that actually wants to return. It could be another lover that wants to return. So it could be somebody else, maybe that you went to school with or somebody that you dated years ago. Um, I feel this might be a new opportunity for you. This person, whoever this is, somebody is coming back, and you may be have been waiting for this person to return. It says the wait is over because this person is going to return. And this person is a creative type. They have some great ideas. Oh, it could be an ex. I don't know who this is, but oh, this is a karmic man. So it possibly is an ex. Okay. This person was a creative type, not necessarily so, but this is a karmic person. And you are an empath. Okay. I feel they've learned quite a lot from you. Learning that you do care. There's not many people out there that care like you and that give unconditionally like you. They miss that. They are going back on these cards like the disconnect. They regret the disconnect. They've not met anybody like you in that way. They regret. They regret their actions here. They regret. They regret this losing you like this. and they're going to stalk you. They may come back and say, look, and put the love bombing on and do the supporting act here. I do care for you. I do love you. I do, I do. Only if they could say, I'm sorry that I didn't show that. I'm sorry that I took things out on you. I apologize for doing that to you. Um, I feel you're too wise and too mature for them, or you were too wise and too mature for them. They see you as a grown up and laughing at you because you are grown up, you're mature, and they betrayed you. They betrayed you. You don't want this person back because they betrayed you and they were a bully. And I could go on and on here. You want to be authentic to yourself here. You know who you are. You want to be true to yourself. And you don't want this person and you are blocking them. Okay. Wow. I think we'll leave it there. I think you're doing the right thing. I think it's wise that you look at this. They may be dragging, like I said, they may be just dragging out these times where you were not successful, that you were quite naive, that you were very sensitive, um, only to make you look like you were the problem, not them. And they're negating everything and anything that you've done good and achieved. They don't want to see that because they're losers. They don't want to look like, I don't want to praise you for all the things that are good in your life when sod all happened in mine, apart from having sexual affairs to bolster up my ego and living double lives. So I'm going to leave it there. Okay, whoever I'm reaching out to, I don't know who this message is for, but I'm going to send you lots of love, lots of healing, and pour that back into yourself. And if you do look at your past like a movie, look at it and say, you know what, none of that was my fault. And they were just passing the book for their loser kind of ways and move on. Sending you lots of love, lots of blessings. If you'd like your own personal reading, give me an email. My email is in the description box at the bottom. I'm sending you lots of love, lots of blessings, and I will see you soon. Okay, and bye for now.